Hello everyone. Welcome back to my Twitch / YouTube stream. This is day 2. Oh, this is Chaos Battle. Okay, that's fine. Chaos is back after me. No, but I hope there's no chaos. Like just in general. So what's gonna happen? I have to get game capture going here, so you guys can see what's going on. And unfortunately, I cannot see. I have to do back and forth. When it comes to screen changing and everything. I know, because everything right now is red-faced. Okay. Moment. And sorry if you hear doggos in the back. I will handle that pretty soon. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. So we're just gonna play some Sonic Generations like we wanted to before. Sorry if my cell phone, you can't see it because it's in light, but it says 60 days to go left for this. I need 15 subscribers for my Twitch. Pretty please. It'd be really nice. You guys get to have all sorts of stuff. You can have exclusive cake and some also emotes, which is the blue one, the purple one, and the silver one. So, that being said, let's jump back into this. Hopefully, no. Kind of. Oh, because my mouse. Wait. What? Oh, that's. Oh, I see. Actually, let me do this. Shrink. No, I don't want to log out. No, I'm streaming. There's a way you can actually engage, but that'll be fine, I suppose. Okay. So this in the corner. The other one's gonna pop out at me and it's gonna be like, oh hey, there you are. I'm gonna also unmute my Discord, so anyone from my Discord server can join me. But only 4 people, only 3 spots are left, so first come, first serve. Alright, let's get Sonic Generation. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. And I can see the Twitch chat, and then basically start back. I did start this game. For those who are curious, I did not start this game. And now I start this game. Sorry if it starts to lag, because it's also been a lag for me too. I knew this was going to happen. That's what I wanted to do. In case you guys are wondering, there is subtitles, but we're not going to hear any of the voice actors or actresses. Because I already know the plot of this game, I know what's happening here, kind of thing. Like a normal set of generations, and this won't take as long as Sonic Mania Plus Encore mode. So, and I know most of the controls for classic Sonic. Because let's just be real here, this is just like Sonic Forces. Yes. I'm not fangirling like I did late last night. We're not playing at the actual level. Finish screening of Zone Act 1. Classic style. It's on Agape Studios on my YouTube. Decided to pop in real quick and said, "It's finally uploaded!" Like I said, this was Sonic's birthday yesterday, so... And they did this for the 20th anniversary, so I'm curious to know what they're going to do for the 30th. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Everything gets blown away. Because we're going to listen to the music in the background. Not that we can't hear the game. If you were here a little bit earlier, Puppy, I specifically said I'm just turning off the music from this game, and we're just going to listen to a soundtrack of Sonic the Hedgehog instead. Because to be honest with everyone, I don't like Roger Craig Smith's voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Just personal reasons. So... that's why it's subtitled. And that's why you're hearing like different soundtracks of different Sonic games. So that was intentional. I purposely did that. I did it somehow. I did it. GNC music also confused. Yep. Sorry if you hear my. I try not to get my. Oh, hi. Speaking of Sonic Generation. Oh, shoot. Okay. Also, I must have ran out of speed. No, I don't have boost. Okay. Got life. Which I'm gonna need a lot of in the future. There it is. Did it! Oh, no, S-ring. Oh, there it goes, S-ring. Here we go. And we rescued Tails. Yes, we have the most calming music ever. This is from Sonic and the Black Knight, where Sonic meets quote-unquote Lady of the Lake, who looks similar to Miss Amy Rose. So this is very calming. And this is when, so this scene might be like, nowadays, this scene might be like absurd, like Tails didn't realize that he had, uh, fatter belly, all that kind of stuff. How appropriate is this? In the future, you guys will understand. Yeah, you can switch between both. So, I'm gonna do that actually. That's first. Actually, you know what? No. Okay, let's just talk about that. Go back. We're gonna start with Act 2 first. I don't want to. It's funny when you get very funny cutscene moments with the characters. Also, hello Panda. Anyways, yeah, we're back at Chemical Plant. How fitting of a song, and it's the classic version nonetheless. Do. Boo, boo, boo. There's on the. Okay, I guess I took this one even. Sorry if it looks like there's lag because there is, and it's not just me, it's also the game itself. So you guys are like saying drop frames, that kind of thing. Well, it's because. Button. Game. There it goes. Good. stomp, and like do something like that. Come on. Also, we may die here because Sonic and Water can't swim. Really? Do that. Stomp ground. And into the water. Oh gosh, okay, we're good. I even told myself, I'm like, I'm not gonna move the controller unless I have full control. If it lags a little, that's fine. But if it's like, absolutely like we're dropping like 8 frames a second, I'm not doing it. Bad mistake. I think there's no way I was getting out of that one. Also, let me get out of this purple pink stuff. And I remember I can't hear anything, so hold on a sec. Luckily for me, I know the block of the whenever Sonic gets like a air breath. I have an idea, not an idea, but in-head timer. That's how? Okay. But she's asking. Do it. Okay, happy, yep, hello. The water's rising over there, but there we go. Did it. Yeah, maybe. Not bad. After 30 minutes, I have to, 30 minutes, I have to, cotton field, for things on our hand. We're gonna do some, so obviously from yesterday, we're gonna do, hopefully, what's it called? 3 hour, streams. So we're, basically, and basically is I'll around like 3 hours or like 2 something. to like 55 or something like that, I have to end the stream, not because I'm like I'm done or anything like that. It's just more so safety reasons because of what happened yesterday slash late last night. It's just like safety kind of protocol as well. This is not Sonic Heroes. I'm glad. I'm glad I decided to play. Oh, what is okay? Back again. Sorry, that's me. Sorry, I was checking the chat. I'm not doing that. And this is my personal funny one. Personally. When I was save Amy Rose. That's that kind of look right there. Just he's not there yet. Usually Metal Sonic would be like somewhere right there, I believe. That's where we would use plastic. Because it would be the metal Sonic, right? Guys, sanctuary. Ah, I missed the. It's fine. Another life. Thank you. Oh, it's the. Great. I was like, what did just happen? everything. Back up there again. Okay, we're good. Why did I grab it? Sometimes the controls in this game are like, no, I'll just go this way. Like that. Oh. Love for you, pop. Sometimes. It's like, it's just too close. And I messed it up. So down we go. And some of you realize, well, you could boost. And I'm like, I know I can, but I don't want to boost because then I'm going to fall off and then land in the sky. Screw. Come on. Night. First death. I called it too. In the back of my head, like, I'm just gonna fall off. At least once. Death egg. Nice. Oh, even though it was one death, I still got a ring. Yeah, let's take intermission, guys. One sec, because we found our new intermission music. Give me one moment, I gotta find it first. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. I saved it specifically for this moment. There it is. There we go. We're doing it again. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys, I'm gonna go first off. I'm gonna go and stretch my legs, grab something to snack on. And then, afterwards, I'm gonna go then see what else is going on and, maybe I'll see if anyone wants to join me for the VA, or I guess I could join, other stuff. So, anyways, see you guys.
Hey. Ah.
Hey, what's up?
Don't worry, guys, I'm back. These are not two random guys who just hijacked my live stream.
Or are we?
Oh, God.
We're in your stream messing it up.
So, why don't you both introduce yourselves so people know who you guys are?
Well, I am Frozen Traveler. I do my own streaming stuff. I just kind of happen to be here.
I'm Placid Phoenix. I'm just here.
Alright. Playing some. Just let you boys know I'm playing some Sonic Generation, so.
Yep, I see that. I'm watching the stream.
Okay.
Yep, I have it loaded up too.
Okay. Where are you both? Twitch or YouTube?
Twitch.
I'm on Twitch, yeah.
Okay, good. Because I have no one on Twitch right now.
Okay.
But, yeah. We're having an intermission. I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not, but we're playing the, Monty Python, Holy Grail.
Yeah, I hear it, yeah.
So let me eat this, snackable Twinkie, and then I'll get back to playing.
Mm-hmm.
Last night was crazy. I don't know if you guys both saw the two videos, but later I'll make like a highlights reel where I just completely lose my mind.
Yeah, I was kind of busy losing my own mind last night. Gee, an hour and a half fighting Master Quest, Phantom Ganon.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Ow!
And the Zelda randomizer.
Agape Studios on YouTube said last night was the best.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was busy trying to get shit unlocked in on CTR Nitro Field.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, same here. I've been trying to get through that. I've been trying to play that game. I'm already in the third area, and I cannot drift worth a dang in that.
It's really hard to get used to, but when you do, it clicks. You know,
Yeah. It's
it's
you
like
know
it's like riding a bike. You never forget.
yeah. The thing with the drifting in Crash in CTR is that you have to prepare to drift. You can't drift instantly. It's a preparement.
Yeah, you gotta roll into your drift. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's faster, but it's more complicated than Mario Kart.
But when you get it and you master it, you can destroy circuits.
Yeah,
It's it's actually really cool.
it's rewarding. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
like unlock when you get it and you're able to unlock entropy. It's fun, and then you realize, oh cool, now I gotta beat Nitrus's times. I don't feel like not having fun. I want to have fun. Damn it.
There's a reason why I'm playing Sonic Generations because, in my opinion, I know it's a different game, but this is why I'm playing.
No, no, no.
This is why I'm playing Sonic Generations because out of all the Sonic games, this was the one I loved the most.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing with me Sonic Generations. I will always think of it as a best hits.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, one of the highlights that they got in there is Crisis City from '06.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
One of the worst levels from that game.
Yeah.
In terms of level, yes, I agree. They could have picked, but like it's the level in '06 with like the most set pieces and the most memorable one from '06. It's
Yeah.
like the levels chosen for this game were based off of fan votes.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, name your favorite levels from each of these Sonic games. You got a lot of like obvious ones: City Escape,
Green Hill, Chemical Plant,
Green Hill,
Sky Sanctuary.
Sky Sanctuary,
Radical Highway.
Yep, Radical Highway.
Highway was in the 3D. Radical Highway was in the 3DS version. This has Speed
still-
Highway.
But still in the generations as a whole.
Yeah. Generations as a whole. So.
Yeah, I like a lot of the levels they chose. I could have went with like without 4 city levels because it's a lot.
I don't know. I think it's actually pretty neat that they have a city in the daytime, a city at night, and it's completely ruined.
Well, then where does okay, cool, but but there's 2 city levels during the day: Rooftop Run and
Oh yeah.
Yeah. By the way.
Well, there's one where you're just running, and then there's one where you're being traced by a giant freaking bus.
I don't know if
or
you guys
van.
know this, but can you guys give me? I know you guys are not. I don't know if you guys are Sonic experts or not, but anybody who's a Sonic expert in the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, were there parrots in the background like this?
No,
No.
Okay.
Most likely not because they couldn't really program them.
it was a 16-bit console.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I was just like looking at the back, and I'm like, I don't remember parrots being in the background, and I'm just like freaking out for a moment because I'm just like, why are there parrots? And also I died.
They added a lot of really good detail. To
Yeah.
the-
Like
The
like
water,
grapes, which are
the ground, the parrot, like they added extra features. So
Yeah, they made an already really good looking level from the original Genesis games even better looking.
they even added grapes.
Oh my god!
They did for Knuckles, which is hilarious.
It's his favorite food.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be on Angel Island,
right.
Yeah.
so it makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to kill myself because I did not know where else to go.
No. I'm talking about the chat at Twitch.
Oh, what happened?
No, it's a robot. It's gotta be a robot. Yeah.
It seems like a bot.
Okay.
You see the
Yeah.
bots all the time.
I hope I don't get one. It's a really long one.
Well, you just don't click the links, you know.
Yeah, don't be clicking those links.
I was trying to see if I could get rid of him, but I can't. Oh, how appropriate music. Where Methodist kills Sonic.
Yeah, that was
Sonic
okay. So
06.
one point here that
Whoa. Okay.
that is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fun to break and all that because that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot break that game unintentionally.
Here's the thing, though. This is what I find pretty funny. So, what's the word I'm looking for? I actually saw a speedrun Sonic 06, and they said people think, oh, this is terrible. That's terrible for a speedrunner. He goes, it's like basically a miracle, and I'm just like confused because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, if you're trying to glitch through something, wouldn't it re-glitch back and fix itself? And that was like the number one question. And his comment was, when there's one glitch that happens, you'll always know you can clip through the walls and then just beat the end of the stage. So...
Is problems because I'm here.
Oh, you can't hear me? What are we doing? Discord, why are you messing with me? Is that better?
Bet.
Yeah.
Is it on stream or just you guys hear me in general?
I'm looking at the stream right now. I don't hear any problems on your end.
Okay.
It's probably just a thing with Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's happened to me last night, so just let you both know.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. And there it goes.
well, and even like I mentioned when I first started playing this game, oh wow, that was a lot. You're gonna see a lot of lag coming soon, where I spin dashed too much that the game's just like stopped. Oh,
So, as long as we're talking about Sonic here, how well do you guys know about the comics? The Archie comics?
Well, it depends, because I don't know Archie, but I do know like IDW. Yeah. Why?
It's a comic book universe, so I barely know anything about the IDW stuff.
Well, obviously the Archie universe has had
More
Roughly
being
20.
worked on.
Yeah.
Roughly 20.
Yeah, you just had like maybe more and stuff. I remember as a kid, me and him would used to read the old Archie comic books.
Yeah, the Archie comic books were really weird.
They were.
And I'm dead again.
Yeah, like that time where Knuckles became a god and turned green.
Also, where Tails,
The Penders era.
Yeah.
where Tails tried to fight with Sonic because his father wanted to change all of.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to lose all my lives. I do not. This is the reason why I did not like Sky Sanctuary and Sonic Generations. This is this part. I could do it. It's just it's difficult.
Didn't like this part about Sky Sanctuary. I think this is spin dashing.
I can't spin dash. I already tried.
Hey, there you got through.
Yeah.
So, did you guys? Well, did you ever cover this?
What do you mean?
So, yourself?
I never did. I got into Sonic from watching Sonic Underground of all things.
So, how I got into Sonic was basically my older cousins, and how appropriate we're getting the actual metal boss fight for Sonic Generations.
Mm-hmm.
How I got into Sonic was my cousin had a Dreamcast console and was playing Sonic Adventure 2 and also Sonic Adventure 1, but I was a baby. Like, I was just born. But when I was like 3 years old and it was like old and dusty and that kind of thing, I asked if I could play that. Knuckles' comment. Basically, trying to think. It became to the point where, I was curious to what this was, and my cousin's like, oh, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a fast blue hedgehog, and then, you know, he just goes into detail, that kind of thing. Alright, time to get a KSM roll.
But yeah, as I was saying, I got into Sonic by watching the Sonic Underground cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
The one where they were rock stars and stuff.
Yeah. I also watched the Saturday M2 when it was barely still around, but I watched reruns.
I never watched that AM. It was Sonic Underground for me. I think I might have caught the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog every now and then, but for that, family would end up picking up Sonic Heroes, and well, I've been following the series ever since.
See, with me, I got into 2 different points. First point was a neighbor of mine. One day we were all having like one of these block parties, and to Sonic CD for the Genesis CD peripheral thing. That was the small. There's a jump button on the Sega Genesis controller.
Yeah.
There's one button left. So then jump a few years ahead. The GameCube had just come out. I got my aunt got me a subscription to Nintendo Power, and guess who's on one of the magazines on the front cover? Sonic the Hedgehog promoting Adventure 2.
Battle. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I so want, and I was like, oh, I so want this. This looks awesome. I didn't get a GameCube to the end of its lifespan, and it was like maybe the 4th game I got for the GameCube was Adventure 2 Battle, and I played the crap out of it.
Shoot, I should have not done that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was kind of like one of those feelings where, so then I asked, like, is there more Sonic games? You know, I asked my older cousins that way, and they said yes, and they showed me a Sega Genesis. And as they showed me it, I played a lot of Sonic Adventure 2, and I was just like, oh, this game is so cool. I want to, like, keep playing it and actually try to beat it. And, sure enough, I did, but I did get all the Chaos Emeralds, so I got the unhappy ending. So.
Yeah. Bad ending.
Yeah.
Eggman's juggling the Chaos Emerald saying, I gotta go back and do it again.
Mm-hmm. But, I think the one that really, like, got me most excited was, probably, when I actually played, trying to go down the list, a DS version, which was, Sonic Rush. No, not DS. GameCube. Yeah. Brain. That's when Blaze was introduced, and I just kind of, like, liked it so much. So.
No, you were right. It's Sonic Rush.
But what system, though? That's what I'm saying.
Sonic Rush was for the
DS? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, is this right, or was I just like...
Yeah, because there's only four games released on the GameCube for Sonic that were platformers, and 2 of them were ports of Adventure 1 and 2.
That's what I thought. And I was just like, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, the other that were wondering, Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, well, I did play that too, but again, like, I played more Mario stuff than Sega stuff. And plus, I wasn't the one who had the Sega stuff in the first place. My friend had it instead. So it's kind of like one of those things where it was just like, oh, shoot, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember so here's the fun part. So my mom didn't like the fact that there were robots with Sonic the Hedgehog. So, but she noticed that there was no gore, quote unquote, violence with Nintendo. So she made me play Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. She didn't mind that because you know how that game is. Sometimes it can be spooky, you know.
That's backwards.
Yeah, but she didn't realize it because she said
a lot of people would say that Sonic is actually friendlier because he's actually freeing the animals that are inside the robot.
But my mom didn't notice that. She just saw it was just robots. Yeah. So she's just all like, you can't play any Sonic games. So...
Alright, so Candy's mom confirmed for what's the proper word for it? Roboticist?
Roboticist. Yeah. I don't know what the word is either, but anyways, but this was when I was like, she was protecting me and I was the only kid. I was her only child. Still am. But you know, I was only like 5. So I get why she did it. But at the same time, it's like I could have told her, like, it's just cute animals that he's trying to free. But stuff just happened, and it made sense.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really know.
They don't. They judge before they, you know, execute. And
yeah.
But anyways, back to my story. So she lets me play Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo system. And the reason why is because she trusted my older cousins to play as player 1 and us little cousins to play as player 2 because obviously we weren't good enough, you know. So she trusted us to, you know, trusted the older ones to not let us, you know, get into trouble, or if there is something gore, just distract us or whatever. And so, when we played the Bowser level, one of the older cousins had to go, like, use the restroom or something, and we get into the first Bowser castle, and you've heard the music before, that duh, 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 you know, that music?
Yeah.
And we were happy. We were just like, this is the greatest soundtrack. We weren't scared. We were like, this is the greatest soundtrack ever. And the moment when we saw fire and lava, and we were killing a turtle thing because it was an animal. We just ball our eyes and just like, oh god, okay, I must have glitched the game. We ball our eyes and just like lose it. So, yeah. Guys, I think I glitched the game. You'll see on the stream. With the spikes. Yep, here it comes.
What happened?
Right? Like, I'm just like... I just hit the spikes, and then I re-hit the spikes, and it's just like... Okay? By the way, I do need those...
Fell through the stage.
Yeah, I went to the actual quote-unquote stage, like... So I'm like, I'll just start over.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
But anyways, so it wasn't until like when I purchased Sonic not Sonic 06, what is the game? Sonic Rush, she realized all this time I could have been playing that game instead of Nintendo. Because apparently our Walmart always discounted a lot of the Sonic games. I don't know why, because many of my fellow friends and people that lived there didn't really care about. Oh, okay, this is Sega games, but they cared about Nintendo games. So we were just kind of like, because they were like not 15% off, they were like really like 80% off of a DS video game. For like, instead of paying like $30, you would pay like only like $5 for a DS game and it was a Sega and it was a Sonic game, and I'm just like, how? Why? You know?
Yeah, that was always confusing for me. The Mario games were always the most expensive. Well, GX in the bargain bin for $5.
Yeah.
That was when the GameCube was still somewhat alive.
Yeah. It was on its like last like legs, I think.
Yeah, it was on its last legs. Even though the last game that it had was, I think it was Twilight Princess. Yeah, I should look that up.
Yeah. Check to make sure. Oh.
I think it is like Twilight Princess. And if not Twilight Princess,
there it is. Gotta be rank.
Then it's probably like a sports game or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like FIFA.
I think FIFA is actually one of the. I think one of the FIFA games is the last game for PlayStation 2.
Yeah, and that was only released a few years ago too.
Yeah, it was like in 2014, 2015?
2016.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, the last game to be released for the platform was Madden NFL 08.
Ah. So.
Football.
American football.
American football, and that was released on August 14th, 2007.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? That sounds right, because then the Wii, the original Wii, came out in 2008. Yeah, 2008. So that makes sense.
Well, the Wii's potential last game is Just Dance 2020.
Yeah, which has held up a lot, which is great.
I'm just waiting. I'm just wondering if they're going to release another Just Dance next year.
They are.
Oh, they will. Not for the Wii.
For the Wii.
Oh, for the Wii? Oh,
Yeah, because there's one continued on the Wii U before the Wii.
Let's try and look here. Yeah, the Wii was released on November 19th, 2000.
And it's getting a game this year.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, that, the Wii in general, it's over a decade old, so...
Mm-hmm. It is now considered a retro.
Yep, it's not, yep. That was... okay. Let's try it again. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, I just jumped in. Anyways.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah. Gee, that is just strange. I want to actually confirm that, and yeah. The latest title for the Wii is Let's Sing 2019.
Yep.
Along with Just Dance. With
2020. Yeah.
With a plan to make it Just Dance 2020 for the game in November 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope the Wii gets games up until Nintendo's next console, or whatever the next one is going to be, you know? Because that'd be hysterical.
Because now I'm wondering, Wii U.
The Wii... I've discussed this with a couple of people before, but, I feel like the Wii U is officially put down. I know most people have been using it for good things, like good games. But sometimes, like, even, like, a couple of days ago, I was playing, Super Paper Mario Color Splash. And all of a sudden, my gamepad just froze. And I'm just like, maybe I need to charge the battery? You know, just confused and everything. And, so I did it. And then I restarted the whole game, and then it shows up as a black screen, and then it got this error code, and I'm just like, what's going on, you know? So.
Oh, at least you didn't lose your gamepad due to the console wars.
Yeah. Also, big question for everybody.
I dropped my Vita. I dropped my Vita on the gamepad and it broke the screen.
Oh, jeez, no.
Console wars.
Also, everyone, so this is the famous, where Sonic, meets his, it depends on which character model you choose. Should I choose modern Sonic or should I choose classic Sonic for the cutscene? This is where he sees himself, basically.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter that much. It's with classic Sonic, there's no dialogue. With modern Sonic,
There is dialogue. Well, there's
Well,
there's dialogue any other way. Yeah, there's dialogue any other way.
No, you don't hear Sonic in classic Sonic stuff.
yeah. So I vote for modern Sonic.
Vote for modern Sonic? Alright.
Yeah, I do.
Since I did classic for the last two cutscenes, I'll do modern Sonic for this one. Ooh, Gabe, come on. But I only got 2 keys, so I need to find the third one. Hopefully. There it is. This is it. Yep. The knuckle stage.
I don't think there's like some kind of movie gallery, so you can actually see the other cutscenes with
Yeah,
with Sonic and classic Sonic interacting with the characters. Because a lot of time you only get to see that once,
Yeah.
unless you do a second playthrough.
unless you do a second playthrough. But a lot of time, are you going to actually remember who talked to Tails, or even Amy? Who talked to Amy? Was it
Yeah,
classic Sonic or modern Sonic?
Well, because with Tails, it's always modern Sonic.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Because that's how you start the game. Because you technically start Green Hill Zone as classic, and then you and then eventually start as, can choose as the fan or player or whoever. Like, hey, I actually want to play as, classic first and then modern, or like for the modern fans, I could play as, modern first and then classic, you know, like have some fun with it. I get to play Act 2 first instead of Act 1 first, if that makes any sense. It's too bad though, because I'm very disappointed. So right now I'm at the spot where I'm trying to play as both Sonic and Knuckles, quote unquote, and basically Knuckles has to. Let me get rid of these guys. Knuckles has to dig. I wish you could play as, you know. This is the only gripe I have with Sonic Generations is for the bonus stages levels that you're supposed to get the keys at. You could have just used the actual characters. Can you guys hear me or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you kind of cut off for a little bit, then you come back. I think maybe something on my end.
No, it's Discord.
Discord. Yeah.
You suck. Alright, get all of these.
Yeah, it does seem like a missed point to be playing as all the other different characters, but I do think that this is a great middle point, because you do actually get to have an idea of what these characters do.
Right, I guess.
For better or for worse.
Mm-hmm.
Eggman, why did you build your robots with a libido?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, with Knuckles, it makes sense because it's a game of Minesweeper essentially.
It's basically your big metal detector.
Yeah. And with the Tails one, I think he just has you hover with him.
Oh, I thought you race against him.
Well, I think that's
there are different mini games for each character.
Okay.
To play.
Because I knew for a fact when I played this on the my Xbox 360, there was a stage with Tails where Tails says, "Hey Sonic, let's race for a bit," and then basically he goes what's it called? Where you race, basically do modern Sonic and you race against Tails. So. No! Oh my god! Watch the stream for a sec. Hold on.
You fell off, didn't you?
No. Just keep watching.
Oh, nice save! Nice save!
You saved yourself, though.
I know, but
that is.
I thought for sure.
Final rush.
Yeah, I thought for sure totally went. Yeah, but then I saw the railing and I'm thinking, oh wait, I could probably glitch the game to think, you know, I'm going the opposite direction because I've done that before. And
it's not really glitching the game. That's just playing the game.
Yeah, but still.
Although you did just get you did though get a.
You did it again. You did it again, didn't you?
Yeah, oh, thank goodness I saved at the checkpoint, and it saved my It saved my coins. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness it saved all my
Oh,
progress.
I see where this is going.
Really?
But thank goodness it saved my progress, because I was just like, I'm done.
That missile just slowly crept up.
Also good. The only one that I liked was the.
There are some that are pretty fun. Like I like the classic one with Tails and Chemical Plant, where it's basically just Tails carrying you through the level on some occasions.
Oh,
like the classic games,
Right,
or at
right.
least, at least, or like more specifically 3.
Mhm.
We only ever did that in 3.
Did
No, he didn't have the carry function too. He has it in the new release of 2, the one by
yeah.
by Christian Whitehead.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. By the way, the mobile versions of Sonic 1 and 2 are like the best versions of those games. It's got like widescreen support and new features and stuff. Only problem, they're on mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have a perfectly good Steam. Steam exists, Sega.
Yeah.
People will be willing to buy Sonic 1 and 2 over again.
Yeah.
Look at how many times yeah, exactly. Look at how many times you've re-released it.
Well, then they have the Sonic Mega Drive collection, which, that's what I have.
Yeah, those that's the class, but those are based off like the classic Genesis.
Yeah. All right. So I have the actual I have the actual cutscene. Yeah, because I was getting the right of actual cutscene music in the background. We're gonna do modern Sonic for the cutscene, so that is for the boss battle. Which unfortunately we don't get to play as modern. It's just for the cutscene, because then we'll play as classic.
He kind of gets the shaft in boss battles.
Well, everyone after this was boss involving modern Sonic, so it makes sense.
Right.
You can fight a perfect chaos as classic Sonic, though.
No,
you play as modern because of the green eyes, quote unquote.
But it makes also. The chaos. The next section after this is like my favorite section in the game because it has, in my opinion, the best level of the Dreamcast era.
Kind of.
To me, it has the best levels. I love Speed Highway.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, those are the best best levels in the game.
Yeah,
also,
and my favorite level in this game is Seaside Hill.
Yeah.
Seaside. Yeah. The Heroes level, which
which never released on the Dreamcast. It was first released for the GameCube, thus calling it the Dreamcast era kind of wrong. Might as well just call it Green Eyes era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Eyes era or Lanky Limbs era.
Or beginning animation era. One of the two.
Yeah. Stop.
Or 3, I guess. What's going on? Someone messaged me on Discord. Also, sorry if the cutscene music did not match with the actual thing. I'm sorry.
Plus, like, I love the remixes of the boss themes in this game. Like the Death Egg Bot music is good. Although I hate this boss because of how much we've seen him now.
Yeah, I'm done with this boss too. So.
But like, this is a good version of the Death Egg boss fight.
Yeah, one of the better versions. It's either this one or the one in Mania.
Yeah, Mania is also pretty good.
The one in Mania is the first boss, so it's pathetically easy.
Death Egg Robo in Green Hill Zone? There is no god!
There is no god! I kind of laughed when I saw it. Oh, that's the first... Yo... Oh.
He's the one that made that joke?
When I saw that, think my hi.
Hello.
For
Sorry if you guys are cutting in and out, but
I guess you could say there's only been one bad classic Sonic game, and it was a poor port, or if you count Labyrinth. Classic Sonic has barely had any bad games, while modern Sonic.
I don't know. People like to think that other games don't exist, but like 3D Blast exists.
Well, that's 3D Blast.
Well, it's still part of the classic Sonic games.
Yeah, I know. It was a transitional period.
And some of the Game Gear games in this, I wouldn't necessarily call the Game Gear Sonics. Good.
ow.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Right here.
But
Hit the bomb. Hit the. Oh, he didn't hit the bomb? What the? Okay. There we go.
and then with modern Sonic, it's just
Wait, what?
rag on the games that like are really
okay.
bad because
Okay.
they're funny.
You guys should see this pretty
Meanwhile-
soon, because I hit him pretty sure, and his arm, you know how it works, right? His arm sticks and you're supposed to, like, hover, you know, over it and such. It didn't show up, which was creepy.
I remember. And then,
There it goes.
Like, oh, but these games are pretty bad.
I'm like, it did not, his arm did not show up.
Like, I came to what I heard. I actually was one of the best songs.
Yeah,
You know,
I've heard it, then all of a sudden, now the woodworks. It's Beam!
no, and people are because of the Sonic stages. And it's like people out there that I mean, what? So there are people. Out there, the
Ooh, you guys are really cutting out for me.
I mean, though, I mean, like in the stages in Sonic Adventure 1. So they just extended on it. Yeah, I wish, and yeah, with Eggman it makes sense. But hey, fair. You're going for to utilize it, and Tails is really only real good guy. You know, being a
Why is his little hand over? Oh my god.
feasibly
I guess that's the
pilot a mech. Comic characters, in which case, and technically Sally and Bunny, the other characters that are still used in the comics today, well, they aren't they? What place like that?
It's our, it's stuff like
I know the kidnappers. I know that.
most of them are.
Well,
Yeah.
Knuckles isn't obviously. It's the reason why. I mean, yeah, like it's the reason why Chronicles was. It's the reason why Pender sued Sega over Chronicles, because how dare you take my intellectual property? And then nobody buys his new comics because
violence.
why?
Man, it's getting warm in here. I hate summer.
Eh.
But yeah, Kennedy defeated the boss.
Yeah, I finally defeated the boss after 2 hits. He was a tough one, but I did it.
Yeah, I'm watching this, and it's like, okay, his arm should have stuck out that time, or
You see what I'm saying? That's what I was so frustrated about, because I'm like, what is going on, you know?
there must have been a patch that made him tougher or something.
Yeah. Anyways, this is kind of like a meta moment right here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Basically, And I kind of have this feeling where I know Sonic is himself, but he's basic. So many people theorize or think that the reason why classic Sonic doesn't speak, it's not just by the developers because they choose him not to speak, but basically that Sonic right now is actually listening to Sonic, his classic self's mind or his thoughts in his head, if that makes any sense.
See, I always thought that he was
But then you realize Tails is even younger and
Yeah.
well,
he's speaking. Well, that's because Tails is.
that doesn't mean anything.
No.
It's Sonic.
Sometimes it does, but whatever.
Maybe. But yeah, I always stylistic choice, you know?
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, and personally, as a fan,
Very much doubt that Jaleel White could come back.
They probably just do the same thing they did with Tails and have a pitched up Roger Craig Smith voice class to Sonic if they wanted to give him a voice.
yeah. But anyways,
Ooh, best levels in the game.
yes, here they come. What's that? Yeah. I was gonna say with the classic Sonic, I'm glad that they didn't add him to have a voice when Generations was coming, or released, because then it would just be weird hearing two Sonics talk at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Again,
I can see where you're coming from because one would be
Guys,
more modern hipster lingo, while the other one is using 90s lingo.
oh, okay, now I want that. Hold on,
guys, it's Joe! It's space! The search for Tikal!
Right next to
Coming.
And there's your only mention of.
Guys, we need to go watch this movie. When does it release? Sign me up. I want to go watch.
I'm more particular to the classic challenge space.
I'm glad they.
But yeah.
I'm glad I added the casino DLC into here because I've heard recently that if you don't have the casino DLC, you won't see that actual poster in the normal generations, and I'm just like, oh,
really?
Really? Yeah. And I'm just like, I need this in my life.
Yeah, and the only way
That's
that you.
really lame.
Yeah, and the only DLC was to pre-order the game.
Well, for the long
Hey, Cyberquake.
time, and then
He's on the
Discount
YouTube
book.
chat.
and now if you buy the version, it's free, and it's available for download if you have the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Not sure about the PS3 version though, because I understand why they did it for. I understand why they did it for 360. It's because Generations was made compatible with Xbox One.
Right.
And
Also, sorry if you hear doggos in the back.
that's really,
Oh,
really cool.
shoot. Okay, we're... Ish. Goodish. Goodash. Jeez. And I died. Jeez. Ah!
I've always liked modern Sonic's stages in these a lot more.
For these, yeah, but I decided to do that last because, I like, when he meets the Cream, Rouge, and SBO, right? For the last one?
Yeah.
But yeah. I've always because I like the remixes more. I'm not a Studio Genesis style version of a lot of these songs,
I don't know. I kind of like City Escape Classic more than Modern.
Right.
I disagree completely. I'm not a big fan of the techno dubstep remix of City Escape. I'm more of the big old rock song they have for the modern.
Yeah. I mean, it's still good, but I just prefer the other one more.
It's good, obviously, and like.
Oh, speaking of which, thank you for reminding me.
Where the classic.
Thank you for reminding me. Next stage when we do modern Sonic, I am going to Saint City Escape. I planned on that. So.
Oh. Okay.
So. I don't know if you both saw my streams from late last night, which was like 7 hours, 8 hours total. But man, oh man, was it! I was singing "Dreams of an Absolution," and it was.
Oh yeah, I heard that you sang that, and yeah, I heard it was good. I didn't get a chance to look it up myself because, well, tired.
Yeah, but I remembered I was doing one of the bonus special stages, and I was just doing like what I just did right there. I was just like buffering, jippering. And basically I was just like panicking so much because I was trying to get that Chaos Emerald in the new special stages for Encore mode, and there was a point in there where it still cracks me up to this day where I'm trying to avoid bombs, and I went to a bomb too close, and then all of a sudden I was just like maybe like 0.00 tenth of a second I could have just like completely been hit by a bomb, and basically lost all my rings and maybe even fell off the stage. But it was, and I couldn't help myself because I was like like awkwardly singing but like being careful. So I'm not having problems with the game. It's just it's my internet is all it is. So this is normal for me with most of the games I've been playing recently. Ow.
Oh yeah, I gotta out in an hour. You gotta go do my own thing.
Alright, that's fine.
So, just to refresh my memory, what were the stages in the 3DS version of?
I did not. Yeah. What did anyone play the 3DS version?
I know.
Okay.
I did. If I remember correctly, it's Green Hill Zone, Casino Night, Mushroom Hill, one of the first levels of Sonic Adventure, the beach level. I can't remember the name of. Radical Highway, Water Palace Rush, and the first level of Colors. It was the boss fight. The main boss fights for it. What's it called?
Oh, whoa, okay, we're starting over.
The last boss fight. Instead of the Death Robot from Sonic 3.
Okay.
Sonic Adventure 2. And instead of the Egg Dragoon, I actually forgot. Yeah, I forgot who the boss that replaced the Egg Dragoon is. It might be another. It might be a Sonic Rush boss, but I can't remember. It's either a Sonic Rush boss or it's a Colors.
Okay, so in the 3DS version, for stages, it was Emerald Coast, Radical Highway, Water House, and Tropical Resort. Well, for bosses for the 3DS, it was Metal Sonic, Big Army,
Yep.
Lizard, Silver the Hedgehog, Egg Emperor.
It was the tiny right. It was the Egg Emperor.
Yep, Sonic Heroes.
Yep, Egg Emperor.
The DS version of Generations isn't. It's
Yeah.
basically here's classic Sonic, and here's another 2D Sonic.
Yep.
Here's classic Sonic.
Here comes the
and
best
here's
part.
fast classic
Running
Sonic.
down the building. Oh, when I saw this in Sonic Adventures. Oh,
Yeah.
this was so good.
Oh, that was a good set piece. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say a lot of the beginning of the 3D Sonic games definitely had a lot of really neat set pieces that were like, yes, I remember that part.
Well, Those 6 tried to do that too, but they ended up the whale from Emerald Coast.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Okay, camera, let's, you know, take it nice and slow.
In the Mach speed zones.
The Moxie sections were just straight up. I really hope that like fan-made remake of 06 goes somewhere, and I hope that it's like good and Sega doesn't CMD it.
It's good. It is good.
Yeah, I hear it. It's like Sonic 06 but good, and people are kind of shocked. And it's like, yeah, I'd be too. I just hope it goes somewhere and Sega doesn't CMD it. But it's not a Nintendo game, so it should be fine.
Yeah, Nintendo and Sega. Sega actually says, yeah, go ahead, make our game. We don't really care. We're already on our next project. It's going to make us big. It's going to be another flop.
Well,
Nintendo's
it's for the 30th anniversary, which is coming in 2 years. So, supposedly,
yeah.
yeah.
And as for Nintendo, it's just all of a sudden
Nintendo cares. Nintendo gives
way too much. Yeah.
Yeah, they care about their IPs, and it's like they want like to a point where it's. Although I do know about like this, like with AM2R, they let that slide for years. Like, yeah, go ahead, make a Metro 2 remake. And it was only after the game was completed they CMD'd it, and then that next E3, their own Metroid 2 remake was coming out.
Yeah.
So I think they like. Obviously, I think Nintendo cares about like if they're not doing anything with an IP, then they relatively stay away from it for the most part. But when people make fan games, it's usually like Zelda and Pokemon specifically, you know?
Right.
And
yeah,
those are Nintendo's biggest franchises, especially Zelda.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame them because it's like we don't want this impeding on our new Zelda.
Actually, you know what I should do before I move on to escape the city, quote unquote. I should show everyone what this back door is over here. So over here is a store. You can look up characters that you found. So obviously Sonic himself. Get to learn about him. Get to learn about Tails. There's Knuckles. And the more you collect the characters, the more you get to know about them. So obviously, like, oops.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you're only going to see classic versions of Sonic, Tails, and Eggman.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I think it would have been cool to have classic Amy and classic Knuckles at the very least.
Yeah.
So this
and just make up some stuff for classic Shadow and the rest of them.
So,
no. I keep those just having a modern because.
So here's some awesome artwork. Yeah. I'll just show to you all real quick. It's like beeps and flashes, but so yeah, you go back here, and then the movies here is where you see the cutscenes that you just interact with, and then music.
The soundtrack,
most cutscenes.
Yeah.
The soundtrack for this game is really good. Not only does it feature like original songs for like. Can
I kill this thing? Can I kill this thing? No. Okay. So this is Omocha, everybody. He's here to sell stuff out of shop. So if you go to the shop, skill shop, You can buy stuff. You can buy Last Chance, 10-second freeing, all sorts of stuff you can buy. You can get lives as well, too, here. Which I would not recommend because I'd rather save my stuff. Skills customization. I could do my own skill set if I wanted to. But that's what this little hut shop is. And then this is, I believe... Yep, it could, this is a information pod. This is a handy device. It'll give you information about the game. Feel free to talk to it if you need a reminder. So this is like Q&A, like read, information about the game, so like controls and view your records, basically. So... I just wanted to let people know that the reason why Sonic didn't go into the other direction is because, well, you have to play the game first.
Omochal's that way. We don't talk to Omochal.
We don't usually talk to Omochal. We don't give him anything.
Should I also bring up that there's a secret room?
Yes, I know about that, but I don't know like if I have enough points or to even get it.
I can look it up.
Whoa, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, go with the classic versions. I think it's like, even SPO had
SPO, Vector, and
classic,
Charmy
and Vector all had
classic versions, yeah. Because of Knuckles' Chaotix. Yeah, I just, woo!
Just fall.
What? Are those not platforms? I did it again. Alright, well. Like, I actually did it perfectly this time, and I'm just like, you know, do my own thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I actually gotta get going. I gotta get...
Well, real quick, I don't know if you can see it or not, but, let's see if I can tilt the sign set up. We have another movie poster, guys.
Oh, another movie poster.
Ciao in Space 2! The perfect chaos strikes back. It's like on a billboard.
Yeah, I see it. I see him.
So, I just thought I'd share that with you before you head on out.
That's thanks for having me here. It's really nice to talk to you when the...
Yeah, absolutely. So... Alright, see you around.
See you later, people. Travel on.
Well, yep, later. I can stay.
Alright, yeah. Well, and I might see some other people who want to join in, and that's fine too. Oh shoot! Truck! 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 Okay, we made it. Little mini skateboard. Okay. That was short-lived. There it is. Oh, okay, I actually died there. Oops.
Oh,
I thought it hit the enemy, but okay. Oh boy. Alright. Did it.
am I eating right or missing?
Yep.
Well, not
Oh,
not
okay,
anymore.
we're good. Jeez. Oh, he's coming back. Okay. This
Oh,
truck always gives me nightmares every time.
truck, no! Well, that truck wants you dead.
Whoa! This truck is demolished now.
Oh. It gets even more crazy when you play the stage, though.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
chase. It doesn't chase you throughout the stage, but it gets upgrades.
Yeah. Alright, that's time for everybody for me to sing along. As I'm listening to some Shadow the Hedgehog music in the background. Oh my god! Rooftop Run. I wish it was the actual, City Escape, but no.
That would be great.
Alright, that, and then stream. Okay, I gotta get back to here. So I could time this. Hopefully better. It might be a little delayed like last time, but we'll see what we could do. Alright, switch. Hedgehogs. Ooh, I don't think this is gonna be possible. Alright, that's fine. I'll just play it. Come on. There it goes. Woo! Oh yeah! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Stick around, have to keep moving on. That's what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Let's keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Trust in me, what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Oh yeah. Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your fears, got to live and learn. I know what's something to wade it through. I know other options, only one thing to do. I don't care what lies ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Run that next stage, no matter what that may be. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me. Set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Prove it to you. Follow me. Follow me. I'll make it through, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's game over. No, 0-0 counts, okay. Well, this is the end, folks. Yeah, I've been losing my lives because, just like in my original Let's Play of Sonic Adventure 2, I keep dying on those pits. There we go. There's the other truck. Yep. He's back for revenge, and he has some saws. Why can't the government leave Sonic alone? That's just... Jesus. Yeah, S rank.
Nice.
Oh no, I got an A rank. Alright, but I got at least the perfect clear, so... I thought I got the S rank. Hey, Kim.
Oh, I actually gotta head up now.
Alright, that's fine. Nice for chatting with you.
Yeah, it was fun being here.
Yeah.
Let's do this again sometime.
Yeah.
Later.
Sure. See ya. Yeah, so if you want to join the call, you can. I need to take a actual break because I need to, like Sonic, like I'm just like we need to end this. Um, I need to do another break real quick. Because my knees are starting to hurt, and I need to like get re back with bleh. Get back with refreshments. There we go. I had to speak my mouth. Um, but otherwise, I think I might maybe if I get back, depending on how much time we have on the clock. I'll still stream, but I said this earlier at the beginning of my stream. I can only limit myself to like 3 hours because otherwise my computer will basically um what's the word connection issues and limited time sets. So what I'm thinking is basically sub around like 2:55, 2:45, and then stop the stream and do another stream and then do like part 2 or something like that, or retitled or whatever, title it. So, but I think I should stop chatting and just go grab more food and more water because that way my voice doesn't hurt. And then yeah, just continue on. Be right back, guys.
Oh, you're back.
Welcome.
Hello.
Cyber exists. He hasn't existed for so long.
Yeah.
I've existed just in the background. I'm like the NPC of the game here. So, fun fact, you know, Crash Team Racing came out like Friday. I wanna say?
Yeah. Why?
Ever since I got the game, it was refusing to connect to the online servers, and I just couldn't figure out why. And then yesterday, like late last night, I finally every other game was playing online except that game. You know what freaking fixed it?
What?
Going into the Switch settings, deleting the wireless connection, and re-adding it and connecting to it. I don't know why that fixed it.
Oh gosh. Also, I should probably not play the intermission music in the background.
Intermission.
The Monty Python music in the background. Hold on a sec. Okay, there we go.
Apparently, other people have had that same issue that I've been able to tell them, hey, just do this. Like, it works. I'm like, I know.
It's like, yes.
It's so weird because it's the only game that doesn't connect. And I was pulling my hair out, and like, I have two different wireless routers, wireless access points, and each of them has two separate connections for the two different bands on it.
Yeah.
Only one of them with one specific band that was working. I'm like, why? And so I go through all the stuff. I'm like, what if I just delete the connection and reconnect? And that fixed it. I don't know why. The settings are all the same on there, but who knows?
Yeah,
Which
it's just
I've done that before too with my own hotspot, where like my stuff that I'm using, sometimes I just have to like disconnect like the whole thing, like forget the whole thing, and then all of a sudden like it finds it again. And then it just connects it, and it's like, it's working beautifully, and I'm just like, what's
It's weird though, because my
uh-oh.
fucking servers.
Yeah.
I didn't have that problem.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
Some people do apparently, because I with like, hey, I'm having this problem, any way to fix it, and then I replied to myself, no, I actually got a reply like, hey, I'm having that problem too. I'm like, hey, listen, does this work for you? Because it worked for me. And he's like, oh, it worked for me. I'm like, hey.
It's a secret.
It's the secret fix.
Yes.
Also,
20 rupees.
Also, fun fact, you will not win at Crash Team Racing unless you actually learn how to use all the mechanics properly.
Pretty much.
I was playing the campaign like, why am I losing every single time? This is impossible. Read the game, because they don't have a tutorial or anything. They just expect you to figure it out. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Team Sonic Racing was kind of the same way too, like,
ever.
figure it out yourself. So.
And so like I went to the hints and I'm like, oh, there's all this stuff I didn't know about. I'll play some campaign, cool links.
Nice.
Then we need.
Anyone remember?
Yeah, I think the Switch is not gaining the Kool-Aid.
Is that about the Switch?
It's getting all the Kool-Aid. What are you talking about?
No, it was broken, so he was like, and I think the Switch is like, oh, I want some Kool-Aid, but you're not getting
Kool-Aid.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Switch and Kool-Aid.
Guys, it's the orcas!
What?
It's the orcas.
The Orcas.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The killer whales! Good.
Oh, the killer whale.
Like
They go bonk.
You were breaking up a little bit at that.
Yeah, Discord is
They go
not
bonk.
What does
liking me so much.
what does an orca have to do?
Because Sonic Generations.
Playing.
Okay.
What does an orca? It's a, it goes after
Man,
Sonic
nice
to kill
place.
him because he doesn't like the water.
That's been a while.
Food.
Doesn't he get into it at some point?
Yes, he does.
I just never grew up with it.
Sonics, but like what I've seen of it, I think I'd enjoy those enough.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna disconnect off of Discord. It's not only me. It's also you guys are also like robotic. So let me kick out and then join back in.
Oh.
Is that better? Is that better? Hello, testing 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Okay, slightly better.
Okay.
Yeah,
If anything,
better now.
I'll use my phone.
for me.
If anything, I'll use my phone.
Yeah, go.
Still happening, but like significantly less. So I can.
Put it.
Whoa, okay. Game? Well, I just flat out died. Okay.
Nice.
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm waiting for the new Need to Groove game actually, and the Pokemon game. I'm excited.
Pretty much every single game.
So, I'm one of the few people who are upset about Pokemon. Is that just me?
No, I also
People be
like.
upset about Pokemon.
Wait, are upset or like?
Upset. You know about the whole fact that the community's like a lot of the community's super upset about the game right now.
Yeah.
Why?
They're upset about
Because it's not coming back.
No. I mean, like,
So not all the Pokemon are coming back in this
Yeah.
game.
Sometimes
No.
before with that, but
That's what a National Dex would be. It's not in this game, supposedly as of right now.
yeah, and
I'm
you guys
so sad
apparently
now.
it's not in it.
But here's the thing: for me,
That's the main
I can
reason
totally
why I
understand
hate Pokemon
why.
X.
There's just so many. In my opinion, at some point they would have to drop support for all the previous Pokemon.
Probably.
For me, it wasn't a matter of if, but when.
probably it's just so much data they couldn't fit any of the data space.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's that.
They could have it as a software update if it doesn't work on the cartridge.
Here's the thing: is
Exactly.
I don't even think it's not a size thing. It's just a man hours thing, especially with the fact that they're moving into actual proper HD.
Because like that SD card could fit like half a terabyte, and that's definitely enough to hold the game.
Well, to be fair, it's also unrealistic to expect everyone to go out and buy a half terabyte SD card because those things are expensive still.
And, like
Yeah.
the
I mean,
cartridges are big enough to have that much state storage in it. You could clearly fit it in the game. You know, something else.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not a matter of storage. It's a matter of the actual amount of work that goes into it. And so a lot of people are saying, well, couldn't they just bring over the but they said specifically they aren't going to do that. Say they're not going to do that. That's probably a reason.
They don't have
Models with
the
everything. It's probably because the models wouldn't work, or maybe they wanted new models for like all of the where they were bringing in. They brought the old models for stuff that specifically dedicated to. So let's say they had a quarter of the Pokédex was there, and just not the whole thing. Then imagine if they decided, you know what, maybe we should just use the old models for all this. Let's go and put the rest of that. But if it's different style and all that, it just wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
Well, that and the fact that people are like, well, they designed them to be future-proof. I'm like, well, yes, but they designed them to be future-proof for the fact that it's on a handheld. When you're putting, especially with the, it's now in H, and the fact that we have Dynamax Pokemon as well, there might have been some small imperfections that are now a lot more noticeable than sit held.
That's true.
Betamax. It's all
Ah,
about
come
Betamax.
on.
The
Dynamax.
competitor
It's not about
to
Betamax.
the competitor to EHS.
I believe so. What? Betamax.
I
Was?
was just thinking of
Right.
Big Hero 6, man.
Oh, I only saw
Big.
half of that movie.
I've never seen it. I need
Seen
to.
it, and it's so cute.
It also gets very emotional, like every Pixar film.
There's a lot of movies I haven't watched. Technically, I've never watched Frozen.
Frozen, I don't like the one song that says "Let It Go," and I'm never gonna.
If you like musical
Yeah.
songs, don't watch it. If you don't care, you should just watch it anyway because it's Pixar.
Yeah. Here's the thing: Japan loves that song. I heard.
I don't know.
That's
The
what I
Japan
heard.
version, but not the
Yeah, it is in a different language.
different languages, but not,
It probably just has better voice actors. It's slightly less annoying when they sing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, look. How's that
Actually,
even
no, I
work?
don't think it's that it's annoying when it sings. It's just that they don't pop.
I will take that.
Beautiful
And it
things.
has some cool stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
I just wish their written language used a different type of writing. It's so much more convenient to use phonetic alphabet than a character-based one.
Well,
That's just technical stuff involving the language. Local language.
their word things is lesser, like ooh ee oh ah part, like for singing, and actually it's lesser than our language because we have so many we have so many of our sentence. That's what I heard from my other friend.
I mean,
Well, she was with me
we don't
when
have
I-
that many letters.
No,
but
I meant
they all have different sounds.
it just depends on the lettering. We
Right.
have it's just the sentences and all that stuff, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah, I think I know what you mean.
It's the sensing and the verbs and all that stuff. Like,
You want to go down in the water?
like
All
I'm
the
just-
grammar.
all the grammar.
In
Yeah.
technically, like upsetting languages just because of how complicated it is, and the fact that we have a bunch of rules that don't even apply to everything. So you have to like pick and choose what rules apply to what words and what parts of grammar is fun.
Basically, the problem with this is that there's too many exceptions to the grammar.
And you know why that is? It's just because English is like 3 different languages wearing a trench coat trying to be one.
Yeah, you're right. It's French, Latin, and it's French. Whenever the Proto-Germanic and like kind of just Latin in general.
I was trying
Oh, thank you.
to by doing the R word was kind of iffy on me.
This one I can see.
I can't pronounce them.
Imagine like Spanish where you roll R's or tap R's. It's
I
just
can't.
tapping them.
Fun fact: I can't roll my R's. Tongue game
Can't
too
roll
weak
my
for
R's
that.
either.
No, I have a top or front teeth, so I can't pronounce the R word for Japan, Japanese words. So it's like every time I try to do it faster, it sounds like a Russian person.
I can already barely speak the English language with my poor language skills and
It's
lisps,
not good.
let alone throwing in other language stuff. My teacher's like, no, you gotta roll the R for that. I'm like, I don't think you understand. I can't. Ah,
Yeah,
I
they
Now
missed
you
do
him.
what to do
really
with the
just
lip.
up
Nothing
to
goes through time.
exploring
Tear
the
space
path
apart,
that I can't
leaving areas empty and dead, sticking in this white limbo. Sorry, I'm doing the when the sonic tail accelerate through time, they big space, creating color.
Big
and
monster.
light. Well, I guess there's no time to run like there's no tomorrow. Oh, there won't be a tomorrow.
Okay, it's that one.
This is a Sonic game. It's always time to run. Gotta go fast, right?
It was a
Maybe
big
run
deal on the... Yeah, I was trying to do a Vocaloid sign because I was trying to make a voice bank because my friend was helping me. And now I couldn't do it because I have to practice my R words in Japan, like Japanese words. And it's very hard to do. You have to like make it like a R, but you have to make it with a word that makes sense. It's very weird, and I don't know how.
Hey, it's time to go fight Shadow the Hedgehog. So give me one moment.
Yay, Shadow! Wait, I was Shadow today. I mean yesterday.
Yesterday.
One swear word
Yesterday.
and
Don't swear. God.
No swear! We're not allowed. YouTube.
YouTube has gotten more and more strict on swearing. By the way, fun fact.
It's true. It's true.
Even here's the thing. Even having swear words and then bleeping them out is triggering it. So you can't even do that. You can't even do that either.
beeper.
Yeah,
You
the
can't even
beepers,
have
yeah.
cussing that is censored out with beeping. That's how strict they are about it these days.
Yeah.
But how do they get demonetized for swearing?
Because it's not advertiser friendly.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't matter. It should just be like they should have it set differently, where like audience and stuff.
Fun fact: a lot of gaming stuff in general is also too risque for advertisers.
Mm-hmm.
If it has any kind of violence or blood,
Like even the
Big
smallest
advertiser
like
want-
cut, it's gonna
Okay,
go.
what type of advertiser cares so much about that they want it to be perfectly G-rated for their thing? Imagine this horror movie that they're trying to advertise, and they won't advertise unless the video that they're advertising on can achieve a G rating.
no. So what happens is the advertisers can set what type. So internally, YouTube videos actually do get a content rating based on the algorithms and based on what the bot detects it to be as. And then it goes from there accordingly to what kind of advertisements are allowed on there, because advertisers basically mark their advertisements on like, okay, we want it on these types of videos, we want it on these types of videos, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So that's where that goes into play.
Yeah.
But like for a lot of stuff, it's only the very smallest amount of advertisers going to like any videos that have any remote kind of violence or like blood,
Kind of
anything like that.
Exactly, like he said.
By the way, Tiger, I sent you the same video I posted in my videos in my Discord. Like, even he talks about it and how it's gonna affect YouTube gaming, especially what's been released for E3 this year, because then it's
It already affects people as is. Super hard
even
to grow
now,
too as a
even
starting.
now, yeah.
This is why I like Twitch better.
But Twitch doesn't.
See, here's
get-
the thing: is Twitch is good if you're
Good for,
just
like,
playing
typical
games.
Yeah, if you're
videos.
just wanting to play the game, yeah, that's good enough.
But if you're doing what I do and make gaming-related content, man, is it hard because you can't do that on Twitch.
Yeah,
Technically, you
technically
could,
good.
in
Yeah,
theory,
but,
but
yeah.
Great for
it's not
streaming,
the
but can't do
same.
much else at all.
Where was I? Okay, like I was playing Left 4 Dead and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And and it all, and even though it has blood on it, but I wouldn't like put it on YouTube because one, I know how YouTube is operating now, and two, I rather just ignore it. But I always post my videos just in case, like like figure out how to make a compilation for myself.
The nice thing, a lot of what I cover on my channel is not violent video games, like all the Nintendo stuff that is typically. So that's good. Hopefully.
I guess kid-friendly video game that made by Nintendo would probably be Fire Emblem because they got swords.
I mean,
Well-
in theory, if you would say anything with swords, that'd be like Zelda franchise.
Zelda,
A lot of the characters in Smash.
Yes.
but Zelda,
At
you're
this
not
point,
fighting
Smash is
people.
becoming like Sword Fighting Simulator 2019.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like I think 18 of them have swords. With the hero.
I don't know.
I'm saying Fire Emblem because you're fighting at other people.
I guess.
Oh, I know what I have to
And
do. Hold on a second,
a lot of
everyone.
the time, like super cartoon graphics.
I mean, technically, it is a more I wouldn't even say adult game, just a higher age game.
Mm-hmm.
But that probably shows in the
That was
game
more
rating.
than the other Nintendo.
What is a Fire Emblem game rated? Let's check.
Teen. I rated teen for T for teen, I think.
That's what I was thinking.
That's my thinking.
Let's look at.
But let's look.
Is E. Fire Emblem Warriors is teen. Shaz, no, teen. Most of them are teen. Some of them are E10 plus.
Rated yet? Heard that.
Oh no, my mic was my Discord wasn't working again.
Great.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, everyone.
Alright, I have to. Okay.
I'm gonna get the smog checked on my vehicle today. I should probably do that.
There we go. Configure.
I can do it Wednesday, I think. Tomorrow I have 3 freaking appointments.
Oh.
1 for a skin doctor appointment, 1 for a dentist, and 1 for my psychiatric appointment. Ugh. I was like, I made the original psychiatric appointment. Mom's like, hey, now you have a dentist appointment. And then yesterday she's like, oh, also tomorrow you also have the one for your for skincare. I'm like, oh, come on. I know I need to get them done, but like, come on.
Come on, please, no.
The same day seems
I don't want to
like
spend.
a bunch.
I don't want to pay. So that's nice, but still.
There we go.
It is better. Well, it's better than the situation I would have if I were in that case, because my Switch doesn't work in handheld mode. There's one time when it was like acting weird, and I thought I'd just try to repair it myself since the warranty was up, and then I broke something.
You fiend.
It started working again. But in the process, I accidentally snapped a ribbon cable, and now one of my my right Joy-Con doesn't dock properly.
Oh, that you can buy. Well, if you have the money, you can buy a replacement Joy-Con rail for pretty cheap, and just slap it in there.
Well, no, it's not the rail that's broken. It's the ribbon cable that connects it to the circuit board.
Yes, the ribbon. If it's the ribbon cable itself, a new Joy-Con rail comes with a new ribbon cable.
Oh, cool. How much it cost it then? You know?
Let me look. And it's just like the actual like kind of yellowish ribbon cable going from the Joy-Con rail to the circuit board, right? The motherboard.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another problem though is the reason why I broke the ribbon cable. One of the screws is stripped. Get it out, and then while I was trying to open it, the ribbon cable slipped.
Ooh.
So even if I could replace that, I'd still have that problem in the way. Because I use it.
Time for an iconic moment from
Which
Sonic
side?
Adventure
Which side?
2. Right side.
Kennedy was trying to
I
talk.
have the right kind of screwdriver for the driver. So I just had one on the screw.
Oh, I love that! I love that!
It's like saving the money for a new Switch and use my current one only dock mode.
You could do that. I'm always for fixing it if it's possible.
Oh yeah, that'd be great, but it's just so much to fix.
So you have the Joy-Con rail. What else is broken? Like what exactly doesn't work in handheld mode?
Well, that's the whole point. The Joy-Con rail doesn't work, so because I can't connect Joy-Con on, I can't use handheld mode.
Oh, is that like pretty much the only thing?
With the Switch, and none of my are working properly. The Joy-Con has broken bumper, and Joy-Con is truly, and the other one just doesn't work at all.
Yeah. I compressed air into the Joy-Con, the joystick.
No,
That's
honestly,
something
my
that
Switch
can
or
fix it.
Wii,
It's weird because some people seem to have the problems. Seem to have personally.
What the?
With the
It was right there. Oh my god.
So to be fair, he's a really. That doesn't surprise me.
I wish Nintendo would invest some money in making dirty Switch accessories. I
Had
mean, the model would be more expensive, but like if they made better, a good
yeah. Or the Switch Mini. Oh, I see. I have a launch Switch, and I haven't had Joy-Con problems. I've had the plastic on the vent cracking and breaking. Now, like completely open because the grills just all completely fell apart. And I love online before it was, and it's probably because of something to do with the Switch plastic not liking the heat. A lot of people are like, man, you must treat your Switch like crap. I'm like, no, trust me, I am. Then you don't even know.
It's like a child.
so much.
What?
Just because I use it so much.
Let's see. Joy-Con rails look like about 16 better left and right. Let's see if we can buy them separately. The right side alone looks like it's a $7.
Nice. Maybe we should do that.
The most part, there's only one screw on the Joy-Con rail you have to remove to get it acting. So to getting inside the Switch, to replace the actual Joy-Con rail, you would need to remove all of them.
Yeah.
But very typical, you wouldn't need to do that. It'll only be this one repair. But just to open the back, it's the middle screw on the top, the two screws on the bottom, or is it two screws on the top, one on the bottom? I don't remember. And then the four tri-rings on the back. I've opened up the Switch a few times.
And I defeated Shadow like it was a pancake.
Pancake! Pancakes.
And then if you
Actually,
want to get
now
through
you
the metal.
now you guys are making me hungry now.
What?
Oh, I said pancake.
No.
Pizza Penny's has some killer
Nintendo Switch.
chocolate chip banana pancakes.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Please no.
I get those occasionally from
I made
Grubhub.
one once, and I put in too much banana, and it was practically only banana. It was amazing. Good. I asked earlier, but you didn't really say anything. Cyber, do you want to play some video game?
What video game?
Mario Kart? One of the two.
Eh.
That's fine. How about you, Kim?
Where would
I can't play on my
I don't
Nintendo
know, play
Switch.
a game? I know you don't have a Switch. It's fun.
I got for Christmas?
Christmas? Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
What kind of games?
Also, if any of you don't have Cadence of Hyrule, good game.
I will have the money pretty soon. I'll say for Mario Maker.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's gonna come up this Wednesday,
I have-
right?
Ooh,
Like,
But yeah, Cadence of Hyrule, you guys have heard of it, right?
Right, yeah.
no, I
It's like the creators
Don't
from
like it.
Necrodancer, right?
Do you know what Crypto? Basically, like dungeon form. It's
Right.
Huh.
Okay.
on what?
Well, I was talking to Kim.
What level am I?
Me or Kim? Because I thought you said Kim.
Lady Kennedy.
Okay.
Why are you not talking?
Me? I'm talking.
Now you are.
Oh, apparently Discord is down for people.
Oh. Okay.
That's not good. That's not good.
Is that why the call's been kind of spotty?
Not
Let's
having a
see. Let
problem for
me look into this.
This is not
Is this
good.
today? The real question: this article is today. What time? 8:29 a.m. So that was a while ago. It's probably fine now. 7:40. Yeah, this is a while ago.
Kim, do you want to play a game?
Here, I gotta check my time. Yeah, I gotta stop the this first part of the stream because, like I mentioned before, like yesterday, if it's like over 3 hours, my computer will start to like drop in and out. So I have to like end this part, but then restart again. So,
Okay.
but it won't take that long. So, yeah.